My dear child, something serious is going on behind your back, and I don't want you to ignore it anymore. Even though everything may look calm on the outside, something deeper is starting to stir. There's a quiet shift happening, and you may not see it yet, but it's real. Someone you didn't expect is watching you now. Not out of hate. Not with bad intentions. But with a new awareness. They're waking up. They're finally starting to see what they missed before. For a long time, they were blind to who you truly are, but now their eyes are opening. I've been revealing your heart to them little by little. Showing them your soul, your kindness, your strength, your light, your worth. And now they can't unsee it. They can't ignore what's been right in front of them all along. They're certain now. Not confused. Not unsure. They're realizing that you're rare. You're special. You're not someone they can forget. Your name keeps coming up in their mind, again and again. Even in moments when they're busy, you still interrupt their thoughts. They can't shake the memory of you. They're thinking about things you've already let go of. They're going back to moments you moved past long ago. And now they're sitting alone, thinking, wondering, asking themselves why they didn't choose you when they had the chance. You don't know how often your name comes up behind closed doors. But I do. And I want you to understand not all of those talks are filled with jealousy or hate. Some of them are filled with regret. There's someone who judged you too quickly. Someone who misunderstood you. But something inside of them has shifted. They've seen something now that they couldn't see before. And it's made them pause. It's made them feel things they tried to avoid. I did that. I touched their heart. I softened it just enough for them to finally feel again. And when they felt that feeling brought you back into their mind. You were the first face. The first memory. The first name that came up in their spirit. Don't be surprised if they reach out to you soon. Don't be surprised if you hear words like "I never stopped thinking about you," or "You were always different." Because, my child, you were different. You are. And now they see it. Now they're starting to understand that you didn't walk into their life by accident. You were sent. You came with purpose. You carried something sacred. Someone who once turned away from you can't stop looking back now. They've been scrolling through your old pictures. Rereading the words you once sent. Replaying the sound of your voice in their mind. Sitting quietly with tears in their eyes, wondering, what did I do? Why did I let that go? Even if they never speak it out loud, their soul is crying your name. I hear it. I feel it. And I want you to know I'm the one behind it all. I placed you in their dreams. I whispered your name in the silence. I reminded them of your presence when they least expected it. I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm trying to prepare you. Because someone is coming back. And this time they aren't coming back empty. They've tried everything to forget. They've searched in other people. Other places. Other versions of themselves. But nothing fills the place you once stood in. they're realizing now what they had with you wasn't normal. It was rare. It was holy. And without it, they feel empty. Now that they've seen life without your light, they don't want it anymore. They're tired of pretending. They're tired of running. Their heart is waking up. They're starting to confess to themselves that they still care. That they still miss you. That they still wish things could be made right. And my child, I'm telling you, it can be made right. Because I change hearts. I repair what was broken. I bring healing to places that once seemed too far gone. And I'm preparing something that will leave you amazed. Those people you thought had forgotten you, they haven't. Some are just too afraid to say what they feel. Others are too proud to admit that you still matter to them. But inside they think about you more than you'll ever know. That one who ghosted you, they're whispering about you now. Talking to others. Mentioning your name when they think no one will notice. The one who said they didn't care, they're losing sleep over you. Tossing and turning. Wishing they could go back. And those tears you cried when no one was watching, I caught every single one. I used them. I planted them like seeds. And now something beautiful is growing. You can't even imagine the story I've written from your pain. Because your love, it was never weak. It was never forgotten. And I refused to let it end without justice. You thought I was silent. But I was working. I was moving in the shadows. Rearranging people. Rearranging moments. Letting the truth rise slowly so it could be seen clearly. I know how long you waited. I know how quiet you stayed. I know how hard it was to hold your peace while others misunderstood you. But you didn't hold on because you were foolish. You held on because something inside you knew the story wasn't finished. And now I'm finishing it. I'm uncovering what was hidden. I'm letting the truth speak. Those who rejected you are starting to see you with new eyes. They're hearing your name in their heart, over and over again. I've made it impossible for them to forget. I've turned their confusion into clarity. And now they're about to do something about it. Someone who once saw you as ordinary is finally realizing you were the blessing. You were the answer. You were the peace they were always looking for. But they didn't recognize it. They thought you'd always be there. They thought they had more time. But now they see what life is like without you. And they're desperate to have your light back. Don't think that their delay means they didn't care. Some people have to lose something valuable before they understand its worth. But this time I won't let them forget you again. You can't be ignored anymore. Someone once thought they could replace you. But now, nothing compares. They've tried to find your presence in others, but all they found were shadows. You were real. You were chosen. You were sent into their life for a purpose. And now they finally understand. Your silence now speaks louder than anything they've said. Your peace is louder than their noise. Your love was never weakness, it was power. It was divine. And now they want it again. But my child, be wise. Not everyone who returns is meant to stay. Some are just curious. Others have changed. I will help you know the difference. Trust me. I will give you the wisdom to see clearly. You were their calm. You were the anchor in their storm. But they didn't know it until the storm came back louder without you in it. They thought choosing silence gave them control. But now that silence is haunting them. They're trapped in thoughts of you. They can't shake your presence. No matter where they go, no matter who they turn to, they circle back to you. I've placed your name on their heart like a weight they can't drop. I've filled their sleep with dreams of your face. Because they needed to learn what they lost. Not for punishment, but for awakening. I'm using your absence to teach them how powerful your presence was. Because you were never a mistake. You were always a miracle. And I need you to stop doubting yourself. Just because someone didn't see your worth doesn't mean it wasn't there. You've always been more than enough. You carry the kind of love that stays. The kind of presence that heals. The kind of light that can't be forgotten. So don't hide your light anymore. Don't dim who you are because someone wasn't ready. Their blindness isn't your burden. Their silence isn't your story. Their delay doesn't cancel what I promised you. You're still the one I chose. You're still the one I'm covering. You're still the one I'm lifting up. I'm doing something new and it's for you. Behind your back, people are talking. Wondering about you. Missing you. Wishing they had handled things differently. They may not say it to your face, but their spirit is loud. Some are finally understanding what you meant. Others are realizing you were the gift they never said thank you for. And now they're praying. Asking me for another chance. Hoping they can find a way back. And I hear every word. I see every heart. I know who is genuine. I know who is changed. I know who is coming with real love and who is still lost. And I will not let just anyone return to your life. You don't need to protect yourself. I'm doing it for you. You've walked through pain and still kept your heart soft. You faced silence and still chose to love. You kept believing, even when it hurt. And heaven noticed. The angels walked with you. And now it's your season. It's time for reward. It's time for restoration. Some of those blessings will come through faces you never expected. Someone who overlooked you will now defend you. Someone who left will ask to come back. And when that happens you'll know what to do. Because I'm not just returning what you lost. I'm giving you wisdom too. You will not be fooled again. Not this time. The ones who whispered about you before, they're praying now. Asking how to fix things. Asking how to get back into your life. They've been humbled. They've been broken. They've been searching while you've been healing. And I did that on purpose. I separated you from them so you could rise. So you could find yourself. So you could grow stronger without their confusion holding you back. And now you've grown. And I'm revealing the truth. They're seeing you now for who you truly are. You are not a leftover from their past. You are someone their future still longs for. But I don't want you to run back to what broke you. I want you to stay still and listen. I will guide you. I will show you who belongs and who doesn't. You don't need to chase anyone. You don't need to force anything. What is meant for you will come with peace. It will feel like home. It will not come with confusion. You've been asking me for answers. This is one of them. The shift you've been feeling, it's real. The dreams you've had, they mean something. I've been preparing your heart, because something is returning. And this time it's different. This time, someone has changed. Someone is surrendering to the truth. They want you in their life. But I want you to wait. Let them come to you. Let them prove who they become. And if they are worthy, you will feel it. And if they are not, I will remove them again. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into this new season. And I know exactly who should and who shouldn't. Trust me. I'm still writing your story. And the next chapter is full of healing, truth, and love you've never known before. Divine messages. Consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.